everybody. So, bonus reading for today. I feel like I've done several readings today, but the energy is so potent today. It's funny because I was actually relaxing a little bit, ending the day, kind of winding down. I just saw 22 on the clock, and I was listening to a reading, and it was just like, okay, girl, there's messages to get out now. Like, there's energy of messages here. So, and I was really drawn to this color, especially on top of the purple color. So this is like teal, bluish, and this is purple. So I'm getting throat, third eye, crown. So I feel like whoever this reading is connecting to will be this will be your a reading for, sorry guys, I got so distracted. What was that? I'm so sorry. Okay. This is a reading for people who are kind of going through a spiritual awakening here, and that is also the energy I feel. Is that of, you saw the devil poking out there for a second, right? I haven't used this tarot deck. This is actually my original tarot deck, and I was drawn to the purple of it. It's Rider-Waite, very traditional deck here, and I like the way it feels in my hand because they're tiny cards. So we are going to figure out what the messages are that Spirit wants to bring forward today. Today is the 5/5 portal, May 5th, 2025. So we've got 5/5 So that is 19, which comes to 10. So this is, and I just saw 210 on the clock. So I definitely feel okay, so this is interesting. A cycle is completing, and it is coming into balance with, oh my God, the Two of Cups, you guys. Wow. Two is definitely present here, but two coming into balance with your light and your shadow. I also definitely feel that a lot of you are coming into union with your divine counterpart. And I refer to the divine counterpart as your highest selves merging with your soulmate's highest self. So you've come through a lot of lifetimes. You've come through a lot of growth and evolution in your soul and spirit. You have lived many lifetimes, many roles. You're very empathetic. You have shed so many layers of, ickiness from the lifetimes you've lived, and ancestral patterns and baggages. And oh my God, you have come so far. This lifetime that you're living right now is so highly elevated. And now I'm getting told to turn that light on because you are coming out as a spiritual leader here. I'm definitely feeling spiritual leader, someone who spreads truth. Yes, you're someone who spreads truth about the spiritual awakening process. Yes, look at this. Look at you giving your truth. You're giving the truth, and in return, you are getting more truth and abundance with the Six of Pentacles coming out here. 424 on the clock there. That feels significant because 4 is a number of foundations, of building solid foundations, like the building blocks of something. 2 being that number of balance and merging, and I'm about to see 444 on the timer as well. So numbers, please pay attention to numbers. They hold a lot of energy and vibration and frequency. I'm getting to listen to frequencies, 528, 888, 111 frequency, 412 frequency. Yes, look at that Two of Pentacles for balance. And there is the Four of Wands. I'm telling you, 4 and 2 is so significant in this reading today. You guys, my gosh, no wonder Spirit wanted me to come on here. This is incredible energy. This is literally I feel this is your highest self, and my ears are just like imploding right now. There's so much energy. But I feel your higher self like saying these are messages from your higher self. Tell them this is me. It's me saying this to them, as in your higher self. Whew, and they are so here. But I wanted to say too that I was walking into my room to come record this, and I literally felt the energy shift when I walked into this room, and I felt my being pulled in the direction of where I sit. And I was like, oh my God, I have felt that before. Oh, and I'm getting someone's fur baby loved one here is here present. Yes, that's confirmation to me that there is definitely, these messages are for someone here. We've got the Queen of Cups. Hell yeah. This is, sorry about the light. Let me see if turning it down. No, it didn't change it. So I'm going to turn it back up because that felt right. The Queen of Cups is, oh, wow. This is reign over your emotions. Reign over them. REIGN. Like you are in control of your emotions. You are the higher, you're the caretaker of your emotions is what I'm seeing. It's like you are the vessel through which emotions come forward, and you decide what happens with them. You decide what happens with the emotions that come in. I'm getting almost like you're a home for emotion. So you must be an empath, but you're a temporary home. Yeah, this is like a home, like a halfway house where emotions kind of come, they do their alchemy, they do their processing within you, and then Spirit's telling me to wait on that card, so I'm going to wait. And then you decide what to do with that emotion. Do you let it fuel you? Do you let it slow you down? Do you let it consume you? You know, you decide this. But I'm seeing you as someone who feels the emotions coming in, and then you are like, oh, I recognize that as something I need to work on. Or, oh, that's not my emotion. That's an emotion I'm getting from the person that I'm near or thinking of. I'm hearing that you can tap into, you're such a strong empath that you can tap into someone's emotions that are across the world. Across the world. How powerful is that? There is no time or distance with who you can connect to. You are such a powerful empath. Whew. But because of that, unfortunately, okay, so the moon is on the bottom. That's definitely belonging there. Oh my God, I just got such sensation in my heart chakra. But because of how powerful of an empath you are, you get everything. With the Seven of Cups coming out here, it's like too much input sometimes, and that can cloud your vision. That can cloud your own feelings, your own drive, because I'm getting that when you know someone you love is sad, you feel their sadness. You literally feel it. I'm getting like the creature from the galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy. What's her name, man? She's the little antenna bug thing. Her and Jax go at it. Drax go at it, but they love each other. And so she can like touch people and manipulate their feelings or control them, or she can feel what they're feeling. I see you being this, but you're so sensitive. There's this need to protect yourself. Yes, with the King of Wands coming in, I see this just kind of draining your energy. And so there is some subconscious things that you're going to have to deal with here to be able to get your protection up to snuff for you to be able to be fully the empath that you are, because it is such a gift that you have. I know it feels like a burden right now as you try to figure out these energies, but it's such a gift. And I'm not seeing this, may be the Queen of Cups, but I'm definitely feeling masculine here, who is also a very strong empath. I'm feeling. Okay. The moon, this could be someone who is Pisces. I'm getting 10, the number 10 showing up. So I definitely feel the completion, a cycle completed. Okay, I'm going to save that one at the bottom. All right, why do we have reversals? Let me see. No? Okay, so I just have, my cards are just mixed up reversals. I don't know why, but these don't feel right as reversals. So I'm going to turn those around. The Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Oh. I just felt like I needed to take a deep breath, like, because of, oh, this is you. Oh, yes, this is you coming into control of this energy and these emotions, and coming into a place of being able to really like master them. Oh, yes. So you have figured out a way. And with the Three of Cups, this is like celebrating this. Yes, you have figured out a way to be yourself and help people with your gift while also, yes, well, oh my gosh, you're doing so much healing for the community with your gift. You also, what is the next message so I don't keep repeating myself? My goodness. You've done the work. You have figured out the subconscious blockage, and this is you using your gift to help others. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm being drawn to the to the what are these called? Dice here. You may be someone who plays games or likes to play games. You have a friendly spirit here. Like a good sport. I feel you're a good sport when you're playing games. The numbers seem to be coming out to me. So we've got 9, 2, and then 19. Maybe September of 2019 rings like a bell for somebody. I'm getting 9 days, 2 months. Interesting. 19 weeks or 19 months. You could be 30 years old. Those numbers equal 30. That is so interesting. We've got Three of Cups here. 3 is about communication, collaboration, connection, creativity. And that 0 feels like it holds some energy of, it feels like a blockage for sure. It feels like there is a block. Oh yeah, and I'm definitely feeling my sacral chakra light up right now. So I feel like there is a blockage in your sacral chakra. Yeah, it links back to the moon here. Let's see if this card gives us anything. Okay. So there is, because of this blockage in your sacral chakra, it is causing you to doubt your worth and yourself. And I feel depression, honestly, almost like a temporary depressive state, because you don't know who you are. You feel, I just saw 1434, 434 on the, yeah, you feel that you have not unleashed your full self yet. Oh my God, the energy is so powerful behind this, you guys. If you are here, I definitely feel a Leo or fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel the energy of fire signs, but it doesn't mean you have to be a fire sign. The moon is in Leo, or it was, but I think it just moved into, I can't remember, Gemini. I don't know. Maybe Virgo or Libra. I think it was Virgo. But anyway, so I feel you figuring out the energies. This goes back to you being such a strong empath. You've kind of lost yourself. That's what this little phase is here. You've lost yourself. But with how you're going, with the digging that you're doing, with the constant questioning, with the constant journaling that you're doing, meditating. I see you grounding, going outside, listening to your body more, changing the way you eat. It feels like a revolution inside your soul. I just saw 1555. That is a total transformation. And you are figuring out what needs to be healed. And then it's just like, oh, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Oh gosh. I don't okay, so this may be for a few of you or just one person, but for somebody, you are going to be the direct connection for somebody who is famous. As in, I just feel like somebody who is famous is going to come across you and love your vibe, love your energy, love your connection to spirit, and use you as their personal was guide, their personal guide, and you're gonna get lots of money from this. I don't know that, I just saw 1655. I don't know who that's for, but holy moly, if you would leave a comment, let me know. That would be wonderful. You don't have to divulge who it is, but man, that was so specific. Okay, what do we got here? All right, that was a little too many coming out there. I just don't trust it. I feel like, though, that Spirit did this so that I could straighten the cards up, and now I'm going to reshuffle and see if any of those cards come back out. Okay. Okay. All right, so what's next? Strength. There's that Leo I was feeling. Yes, strength. This is gonna take your strength, but you know what? You have it. You have the strength to go through this, to create the boundaries that you need to create, to learn how to ground and connect with spirit and connect with Archangel Michael to protect you. To feel these energies, to not be scared to feel these energies, especially when they're not yours. When it's not your own energy, you can get rid of it. In fact, I'm hearing to get my selenite wand, and we're going to do a little selenite bath over this. Yes. Oh, that feels good. And we'll lay that right there. Okay. So I want to clear this up, actually. And I'm going to be honest, I felt like there was a stream of messages that I just totally missed out on. So I'm asking Spirit for a clean slate. And something I want to do here on camera is go through all of these cards and turn them I don't know why that is just coming to me to do, but it's really bothering me. And I feel like Spirit is telling me to turn the cards all upright. Wow. Some of these cards are really, as I go through them, are jumping out to me. So I'll be curious to see if they come out. But I'm about to reshuffle and then pull these cards. And I want to know, Spirit, those going through this, oh my goodness, you're being so like tested right now with all that's around you, and you keep passing the test. But we want to know, Spirit, what is the advice you have at this time for this highly sensitive empath, this powerful empathic energy that I'm feeling. What energy, what advice do you have for them to get through these difficult energies and emotions that they're feeling? Okay, well, the fact that my Moldavite kind of fell off the citrine there, I do feel like because you are transforming into your highest self, that Moldavite will help you through this transformation. If you have a Moldavite necklace or pendant, having it now, I know Moldavite's expensive, so be careful where you put it, not somewhere that, somewhere that will keep safe. Here comes the Queen of Pentacles. So we're definitely up there. We have made it. Here comes the Tower, Nine of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Now, y'all saw me put every card. Now, I actually might have, but you know what? That's how it's supposed to be. So, as you come into, and I'm starting to learn more about the Tower card. I'm starting to learn that it's not just a crash and burn situation always and forever in somebody's life. So, this Tower is indicative to me of like a situation that just helps in your transformation. Okay. The root here is that you have a money blockage, but you're meant to be so abundant and successful. But there's a money blockage, and this Tower is here to show you how to unblock that money blockage, because it feels like it goes back, and it feels like knowledge you haven't been ready for yet. But now Spirit's asking you to be patient and persevere through these tough energies, because it is tough, because when you are going back so many layers, you're having to dig under lots and lots and lots of layers to get there. You can't just skip layers, so 22:10 on the clock there. So you're finding a lot of things out about yourself right now, and it is intense. And I feel for you. I truly do. I'm so proud of you for making it this far. I'm so proud of you for keeping on going. And I believe in you, and I know you can get to your desired goal and keep going. And I feel the lion energy in you. I feel the bravery and the courage. It's emotional, actually. And I see you. I feel you. I may not know you personally. I may not see you with my eyes, but I can feel you. And you are a freaking badass, dude. The Emperor. Of course. Of course. Yes. The Emperor. That's all the things I was literally just saying. Those are all the things I feel, and the Emperor confirms that. Oh my God, I just got so lightheaded. Whoa. Whoa. You have such intense energy. And the Emperor is very masculine. I mean, this is like the divine masculine here. So I knew I was talking to okay, so part of me feels like I'm talking to like one divine masculine, but then I also feel this collective energy around divine masculines, as well as females that are coming into their masculine energy. There's a balance that is happening here. Okay. Queen of Wands. Death. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay. King of Pentacles. My God. Look at this spread, you guys. Like, what in the... Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor. Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles. I mean, the elevation that you are at to have these cards out on the desk right now and seeing them. I mean, you've done so freaking much. And I'm so proud of you. I can't even explain the pride I have for you. 24:44 on the clock right now. But this death. Yes. Yes. That's why I felt like drawing more cards. This is the death of some old thinking from your childhood about money. You are transforming your beliefs about money. And you're using Queen of Wands here. You're using this is again fiery energy I'm feeling. You may be seeing sunflowers and heard black cat energy. This is a creative independence. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting this character from a movie, and I can't think of the name, but it's about a woman who has a daughter, and she leaves a toxic situation with her husband and is completely poor, has to go to a shelter, blah, blah, blah. And her mother is this free spirited, creative, independent woman. But she's also very tempted by men, like she allows men to use and abuse her. So I'm not picking up that part of this. I'm picking up Queen of Wands of being that independent, creative, feminine who doesn't care about looking odd or weird, who fully steps into her power, owns and accepts who she is, who they are, shows up fully at, and I'm also getting this may be for some of you who may have entered this world as a male, but never felt like a male. And so you really identify in the feminine energy. And so I sense that as well here, that you're fully showing up in your femininity because that's what you feel anyway. So there's a balance, I feel, of masculine and feminine. No matter what gender you are, I feel that you are coming into balance with it, okay? And so there's and you've accepted yourself fully here. So that's why there's a death to this value that you put on money. And instead of valuing yourself with how much money you have, you now are valuing yourself as who you are as a soul and as an authentic person here on this planet with billions of other souls and humans that are trying to follow a path that they feel is best for them. But let me tell you something. You are on a path destined for high levels of energy. But I'm also getting, okay, so I'm feeling two energies here. I'm feeling that I'm feeling one where there's like, you're in the spotlight, people know you, you help lots of people, you interact with the collective. Then I'm feeling the energy of someone going into a more peaceful, calm, quiet direction, almost like a monk, or, a very devout Buddhist, just living that peaceful life and being more quiet and subtle about how you impact the world. So I'm feeling both of those energies. None is better than the other. Like no one is better. It's just different paths. And in fact, some of you need to go in one direction and some of you need to go in the other direction to create a balance. Okay. Ace of Wands. Hell yes. Okay, so this is a lot of passion and creativity into a project, like a passion project. I'm also feeling that this is when you're merging with that. Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm skipping some details. So from the beginning of this reading, I talked about there being balance with your light and your shadow, your masculine and feminine. But I feel and sense that this is naturally results in you coming into merging union with your divine counterpart. We talked about that, right? So I feel like this is your divine counterpart showing up fully in your life. Let's see if you can confirm that for me, Spirit. Okay. Oh gosh. So we've got very fiery energy here, and then we have very air energy, intelligent communication, mental energy here. So these are the fire signs. These are the air signs that we have going on. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And then we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here. So you guys, um, so that's interesting to me because here we have the queen holding, her wand, and it just lines up to me. So this to me feels like the feminine, and this feels like the masculine. So again, hold on. I need to settle down a little bit. Okay. So if they had come out this way, it almost feels like a clashing. But with it being this way, I feel like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I feel like you, feminine, have your path that you're on, and you, masculine, have the path that you're on. But you guys merge paths. Like I see you like, yeah, like almost in a movie, in a fight scene where like the two people fighting the bad guys will like back up into each other and be back to back with their weapons out in front of them, like defending the world together, defending the bad guys together. So it's like you and your person up against the world here. Like you both bring something to the table and you work very well together. And I almost see like with the clouds there, this to me feels like a lot of thoughts. Like you guys are almost telepathic. You can almost read each other's thoughts. That's how like in sync you are. Yes. Two of Pentacles. I mean, this is literally the person that matches you on the deepest level, the highest and deepest level there is. What's the highest mountain in the world? Y'all's connection goes even beyond that. It's spiritual. Your connection is spiritual. Okay. You got to know that you deserve this, okay? You've got to know that you deserve this kind of love in your life. Yes, you're going to have to get over the fact that you've never had... I'm just seeing that when this love enters your life, you're going to feel like a little teenager puppy dog. Like it's going to be overwhelming because you've been so used to not being fully appreciated and fully in your femininity or masculinity or fully balanced, because you've always had to be up against being triggered or like a toxic situation. Okay. See, I've been feeling this little piece of fuzz on this card, but I just sat there and dealt with it, even though it was nagging at me. And I finally just took it off. Like, don't take so long to pick away the lint it's not needed. And I see you doing this with the 9 of Cups coming out here. There are a lot of emotions involved in this. Yeah, you're going to have to deal with a lot of emotions. It's funny because I feel like you're leaving a toxic situation where you get triggered in a negative way, and then you're going to be going into a very beautiful, harmonious relationship where you're triggered in a good way. But it will test where you are, if you have any holes left in your self-love. Is your cup full? Is your cup full? So this indicates that yes, it will be. And yes, it will feel weird. Look, all these cups. Yes, it will feel weird. It's going to trigger things that it's almost like meeting this person is the final test to see if you want to walk the highest path. Giving and receiving balance again. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. You've never had a relationship like this before where it's literal equal exchange of love and energy and attention and romance and effort and loyalty and interest and engagement and all the beautiful things and communication. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is interesting. All right. So I immediately heard have patience on this coming in. But you will be able to celebrate very soon. Very soon. I think I stopped saying the cards. Okay, so 7 of Cups came on out. 6 of Pentacles came out. Temperance is out now. 3 of Cups, and then the 7 of Swords. Okay, so this is feels very specific for maybe a small portion, but some of you have a very close friend group who will let you know if they see any kind of weird thing happening for you. So I feel like they may notice something going on behind your back and they will let you know. Spirit, can you confirm that? Okay. I feel like for some of you, your friends or friend will try to tell you about this deception and you're not going to believe them. And so it may cause a little bit of a rift in your relationship with them for a little bit. Page of Wands. But you will come around. You will deal with your emotions. And then you will communicate and move towards, it's like you change your whole, it's like the light comes on. Look how bright the Page of Wands is compared to this lack. So it's like the light comes on and you realize some things. And, but if that doesn't resonate with you, please don't take it. So I'm feeling like that was for a certain little portion of the collective that I'm tapping into. So I want to go back to Temperance. And I feel there is a different collective that this energy is referring to. So give me just a second. I'm getting a sensation in my sacral chakra. This feels creative. Okay. Okay. So there is, this feels specific again though, but I'm just going to deliver the message. There's another, I'm feeling this card, I'm getting the energy. There's people around you that watch what you're doing, who support you. But there is someone I feel in this group who looks at you as someone with really good ideas and they love the way you handle yourself. But it's from a jealous place. And so I see them maybe stealing one of your ideas, and stealing this idea, but they're not going to get anything from it because the idea is yours and it was divinely guided. And yes, Temperance, it was divinely guided. But I see someone stealing your idea, but they're not going to make anything off of it because they're not the original. And it's not theirs to share. It's not theirs to own or give. They don't have the energy or the power or the magic behind it like you do. So with the Page of Wands, these are your ideas moving forward. But there is something about needing to copyright or make sure that your doing a patent, making sure that you're credited for your work. All right, interesting. Okay, so the energy feels like that is done there. So I'm going to leave that there. And I'm feeling my oh, no. Sorry, my romance cards were calling to me. So I'm going to pull the romance cards. And if my animal cards wants to come out, we will see if they do or not. I'm going to clean this up. It just feels messy now. Okay. Romance and love, romance and love. What do you want the collective to know about romance and love? Let me shuffle these a little bit more. The bottom card says, falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Of course, when you come into contact with your divine counterpart, when y'all lock eyes, when you reunite, when you meet up, it's going to be magical. It's going to be so intense that you probably will look away from each other, but then you won't be able to help it and you'll look right back at each other. It feels like a scene from a movie. Look at each other, look down because it was so intense, look back up, smile, and then one of you looks like they're walking towards the other. I see both happening. I see the masculine approaching the feminine and vice versa. But you're going to be so thrown off by this that, yeah, don't lose yourself. Take a deep breath. It's you've never felt anything like this before. It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh gosh. Attraction. You are attracting the right person at the right time. Okay, so that seems to be important, that you're very concerned about the timing of everything, and Spirit just wants you to surrender and let that go so bad. To enjoy the present moment, make yourself present. If you find yourself thinking about scenarios of, meeting your person and all that good stuff, stop that. I mean, it's okay to daydream, but it feels like some of you may take it too far. And so then it turns into this energy of getting impatient when it's going to happen because you're so excited, but you need to take that excitement and bring it to the present moment. And then that moment will happen and it will surprise you and you'll be good to go. All right. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. There's going to be so much passion. And this is what I was feeling. I was so hoping it was coming out. Dressing up. I just feel like I could see you and your person at a club or meeting at a party or some kind of, it feels dark and like there's music and people are mingling and talking and drinking. It feels like it may be an obligation or it could be a celebration. It's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I see the masculine in a tux, but this could just represent the masculine in a tux. You know what I mean? That's what I guess. It's just like, I don't know, but it's a black tux. This masculine may come off as more of a dark masculine, which kind of draws you in. You seem more of a bright, bubbly feminine to me. Oh, it's great. It's great. Okay. And now, yes, I'm going to end on an animal card. Let me do that. Actually, no. Apparently, I'm going to do the Shamanic Oracle card. Yes, Spirit is confirming I made a good decision. Thank you, Spirit. I needed that. So I was really questioning that. All right, we've got, let me keep going. 44 on the clock. You know what? Yes. Okay. We've got the sacrifice and the owl. 44. I just said that. And 39. So 44 is just that number again of building blocks. And in order to get to the level of foundation that you need to get to in order to come into union with this, all of this energy, is you've got to make a sacrifice of some kind. And usually it's a sacrifice of something you've been holding on to for a long time. And it's probably the thing you're most scared of losing, but you know it's time to go. You know it's time to let it go. And it's the one thing left to let go in order to bring in this new energy. The owl is here. Oh my God, I love this owl. Wow. So the owl feels like a spirit animal for a lot of the collective. This may be your totem animal, and the owl may be showing up. You may have a lot of owl things surrounding you. They show up when there are times of you needing to learn something. I'm feeling too like there's the collective part of the collective here are night owls. And so I'm hearing to connect with spirit during this time, because that is when the energy is. There's something about connecting at nighttime for you where the energy is the strongest, maybe at midnight or that 3 a.m. This owl feels very ancient to me, so I feel like there's ancient wisdom that is awakening in you. This could be ancient wisdom that is a pattern that you are needing to break, that your ancestors are wanting you to break. So it could be that the ancient wisdom is, hey, we keep doing this, but you are the point of breaking that cycle. But this also feels like ancient wisdom to pass down, to share with the world. Something about the earth, the planet, something about the energies of nature here. Yeah. Some of you may be 39 years old and 44 years old. The triangle there, I'm getting sacred geometry. So maybe you are noticing some sacred geometry in your life right now. And that triangle symbolism is pointing down too. So there's something in your subconscious that, and I think I've said that kind of confirms that, looking inward, looking in, going in for this ancient wisdom. Yes. All right, you guys, that is all the messages. Thank you so much for being here. And I loved the energy of this reading. And I'm so excited for those of you coming into union with that divine counterpart. It feels volcanic. It feels explosive. It feels passionate. So it's going to be fun. All right, you guys, much love and light to you. If you are wanting a personal reading or a reading for your birthday, where I tap into the energy surrounding your birthday and I go into the numerology and astrology of your birthday and give you messages for the year ahead. And I also am doing channeled art where I tap into your energy and spirit provides an image that is from your highest path or just to guide you or kind of confirm the energies in your life. So I have several things. If you go to my Etsy shop that you can choose from, and yeah, check them out. Spiritual teacher for you, for the number 4 and the letter U. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. Bye.